babes, what's up? I am in my kitchen. I am currently getting ready to bake. As you can see in the background, I kind of have one muffin there. The rest are actually in the fridge, just chilling for now. I am going to do some baking for the rest of the night here. I'm going to bring you along. I'm currently getting ready down here for banana muffins. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring you along, try to get you guys into baking, and if you are into baking, why don't you stick around till the end to see how things go. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm trying to put you guys in the best viewing position I have, which is up here. I know you can see my baking cabinet back here with all of my canisters. This is kind of what I have to bake with. Sorry, I can't show you a really better view of what I'm mixing. I will definitely share along with you what I'm mixing, but I can't give you a good overall view of it at the moment. But I'll do my best. So let's get into this. I measured out my sugar and my butter. Yep. I'm going to put that in together for this recipe. So hang tight with me. And then after this recipe, I am doing peanut butter, I think. Going down that road. I'm going to be doing a lot of baking, so I apologize if there's noise or anything going on that might be hard on your ears. I'm just baking for the night since I can. So what I'm doing is I'm just mixing the brown sugar, the white sugar, and my butter. So that would be 1/4 white sugar, or also known as granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of the golden sugar, and then 3/4 cups of melted butter. And now that that is mixed, I am going to grab my vanilla. And then I'll grab my eggs. Just have to grab my vanilla first. Which is a reach and a half to grab. But I have my vanilla. Not the one that we are making. We are making our own homemade vanilla. I just don't have that ready yet. So I'm currently using store, which is fine. I have a lot to use from the stores. Adding that in. So now that that is added, I can keep going. And give me 1 sec. And then I need my eggs. So let me grab the lot. I am using eggs that my mom has given me, so I've got them in here. Brown eggs, free range, fresh, free roaming. As free range means is free roaming. They get outside, they get natural sunlight, they get natural diet, whatever is outside that they will eat. So these eggs are some of the best that I love personally. Now, everybody has a different preference. That's just me on them. So I'm going to go ahead. It calls for, this recipe calls for 2 eggs. So I'm going to do 2 eggs. And then my bananas, which is 4 bananas, which I'd have. But I'm going to crack these eggs first. So that's one. Crack one more. Free range eggs also have a thicker shell because there's more calcium build, so they're harder to crack. But all you have to do is hit them a good few times and they'll crack. Okay, so now that is added, I'm getting through my steps. I'm going to put the eggs back in before I continue. I'm going to go ahead and mix these up with the brown sugar, the white sugar, and the butter. Let me show you. And I apologize for angles and everything. It's getting a little hard. But this is what it looks like. And I have this awesome tool helping me. Without it, I don't know where I'd be. It's a lifesaver. So next I have to add in the bananas, and then I am ready to get going with dries. So let's get into that. Put you back here. Excuse my hand and the poor angles. I'm still trying to get used to the whole filming thing, so might take me a while, but hey, get in it. Okay. I might do this in a couple separate sections just because I do have to take compost out in a second. My compost meaning I have a yogurt container here, which I'm adding to, that goes out to the backyard for compost in the garden, because I'm trying to keep my garden natural as possible and keeping it going by fertilizing it. So I think I'm gonna start with 2 bananas and then empty my compost and continue. Now these are still pretty ripe bananas, so we'll see how they go. Should be okay for this. Normally I like to use ones that are a little more brown, just because they're easier to work with, but hey, working with what I got. So this is what I have going for me. Bananas are in. My compost is ready. So I think I'm gonna go do my compost before I mix the bananas. So I'll see you in a sec. So this is what it's looking at now, with brown sugar, white sugar, butter, vanilla, and bananas. This is what it's looking at, which is good. So now we're gonna add into the dries and get that going. So I need 1 3/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoon salt to add to here. So we're gonna get into that. So let's get into dries now that we're done wet, basically. So I need 1 3/4 flour. And I'm using a Pinterest recipe if you wanted to know. I just went on, found a recipe on Pinterest, and I'm using that. Just Google banana chocolate chip muffins, and it'll come up. Whatever recipe. Obviously, everybody has different dietary restrictions and then what they can do. I don't. My husband doesn't either. We've been very blessed in that way. So I don't follow anything other than just regular ingredients. It smells so good. Oh my. Wish I could eat it now, but I'm gonna try to hold off. And then I just need my 1 teaspoon baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon salt. Alright. Find my baking soda, which is right here. I've put it into this, and it says baking soda on the container. I've done this so that it's easier on my for measuring sakes. I need my 1 teaspoon, right? 1 teaspoon baking soda. And I'm almost done, and I'm gonna get these going in the oven once I'm done prepping. All right, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Teaspoon baking soda in. And my salt. which is 1/2 teaspoon. So just a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon in the bowl. I'll mix and then I'll show you guys. All right, ready to show. So this is what it's looking like with brown sugar, white sugar, butter, vanilla, 2 eggs, 4 bananas, 1 cup of flour and 3/4 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda. I'm gonna add some chocolate chips and we're pretty much ready to roll going forward. So let's go get those chocolate chips. They're in the back room. Into the darkness, because I don't want to turn on the light and show you guys the hunk of mess that I have back here. It's messy. I mean, so is my kitchen. Excuse that, it's crappy. But here we are, chocolate chips. I'm going to use those, but I'm going to take a quick intermission and come back. Okay, so I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. And then we're good to mix that for one more go and then add them to the pan. Got my cup of chocolate chips. Added. Boom chakalaka to the chocolate. So it's added. Now we get to mix. And then we're gonna add to the pan. To fill in that pan with that single carrot raisin muffin. So let's get mixing so we can continue. Because we're gonna need these blenders for a couple more recipes I want to do. $3.50 for 20 to 24. Also made myself a caramel latte, so cheers. I think it'd be good in the summer with some cream or milk, some ice. Guys, I gotta find a charger. Find a charger for my phone because it's gonna die. I can't have it die quite yet on me. Still kind of need it to roll. Now, for the fun part, let's get lapping. I'll put those in the sink to wash because we need those. Try to find a more suitable position for you guys to see me do this. I don't know exactly where that is. I might just not be able to show you. You might see my back. That's the best I can do. This kitchen's really just small. Landslides, I don't think I needed to add that many chocolate chips. I do this all the time with these damn muffin recipes. I always add more chocolate chips than needed, because that's what the recipe wants you to do. And I just find that it's too much. And you might find that out for yourself, that you add too much, like, chocolate chips. I definitely find that out, and you also use up more of your supply when you add twice as much as you need to. That's what I did here, which I don't know, I can't get back now, obviously, so it's gonna have to stay the way it is, but yeah. Definitely didn't need to add as much as I did. It's pretty even amount of chocolate and batter in this recipe, it looks like. But hey, that's learning for you. So next time I know not to do that on this recipe. Or you can always find a different recipe. I spilled over here. Ah, I did it again. I am no perfect muffin sheeter, disher, whatever you want to call it. So I filled my tray now. So my tray is good. I still have extra, so I want to get these baking with the other muffins so that I have room for more in this tray, or I'm going to do banana bread loaf and see how that goes. Kind of contemplating. But that's what I have for now. For now, I'm going to get this going. So I have one starts at 375, 350. I'm going to start this on, I'm gonna go for that. So I'm gonna let that preheat, pull out the other ones, and decide what to do with the extra batter. And then continue on to cookies. Okay, so my oven just finished preheating. I have my carrot muffins, my banana muffins, and then I decide to use the rest of the banana muffin mix in a pan. So I'm going to get these in the oven and then really quickly get things ready to do a cookie, 2 cookies, peanut butter and a chocolate chip one. So let's do this. Beep. And sorry for the bad angles. So now I'm going to set a timer really quick. Let's go. Put 20 on the banana. So they're going. I'm going to send another timer. This is the phone I normally film on. It just ran out of space, apparently. I need a timer for, let's do 25. Let's see. All right, 2 timers are set. Going. Now we can prep for the next thing, and let's do that. All right, so let's do this. Woo! Sorry for making you dizzy. Things are set. Timers are on. Let's get to round 2 bacon. Okay, so I'm skipping a little bit. I have prepped my recipe, which is literally just a cake box. You get a cake box. You edit it. So I've edited it. So it's 2 eggs. As you'll see, 1/3 cup oil, butter or olive oil, and then you just add in some chocolate chips, and you can add in a little bit of water to help mix it, but you don't want to add a whole lot. And now you can hear my timer is going, so I need to check these. So let's give this a peek and see. Ooh, those look pretty good. Everything in there, as you can see. The top ones especially. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. Pretty proud. I'm gonna open this and check a little more, so let's get a better view. Whew. Steamy. That's the better view. Warming up the house a little as I check this, but they're looking pretty good in there. Might give them a couple more minutes, especially the bananas. But I think they're about done. Gonna close that on up for now. Wait a couple minutes. Okay, so I need to pull out my muffins because they're done and they're screaming at me. So I'm gonna do that pretty quick. And then I'm going to pop in the cookie mix. Cake cookie mix. So good. The cookie mix is in and I'm hyped. So I'm humming. I'll show you guys here in a sec what I'm seeing. Hop on the train to Toronto, Lex. These look so freaking good. I'm so happy with it. Now I've got peanut butter cookies left, and I think I'm almost done my baking train for the night. Let me show you these. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Just the perfect brown on the banana and chocolate chip, and that actually turned out pretty good. These muffins look really good, and look at the height. Oh my goodness. The banana ones are a little flat, but that's okay, as long as they're done. And I have the cookie mix in baking currently, so that is going. I'm gonna let these cool and get on to the peanut butter. I should be wrapping up for the night after those. But yay, almost there. Okay, so I have peanut butter, 1 egg, vanilla, brown sugar and white sugar in here with salt and baking soda for peanut butter cookies. I can go over a recipe another time or put it in the description below for you all so you can do it. It's off of Pinterest. I just simply googled it. I just don't have all the time tonight to video everything, so sorry about that. I'm kind of snippet clipping pieces here and there of my night of baking and just kind of watching a show. These are cooling. I need to take the cake, whatever you want to call it, out of the oven and let it cool and get back to this and add the flour. So let's check in with the cake. Sit you like this. Again, sorry, I apologize for angles. If angles suck, my bad. I'm still new at filming. Clearly. That's not going the way I wanted to, but here it is. Didn't exactly apparently follow my instruction, so it's fine. It's done. It works. It looks good. It'll do. Time to get the cookies done so that I can move forward with my night. I'm going to let all of that cool now, and we'll get back into this. Okay, so as you can see, I have round 1 of the peanut butter cookies done along with everything else. I'm in the midst of warming up dinner, so don't mind that. And then I have this going. This is the second part of the cookies that I could not fit on this, and I didn't want to use another rack, so I was waiting for these to be done in order to use that. So while these cool briefly, I'm going to finish plating my dinner so I can eat, and then I will come back to this. Hopefully very soon. Alright, check back in a couple minutes. Okay, I finished up with the cookies and I finished baking in total for the night. So I have a lot to show in detail for the night, and then I'll kind of wrap up and we'll say goodbye and peace out for the night. All right, so let me just show you. Quick overhaul and then we'll exit out, and I'll see you in the next video. So I finished with the peanut butter cookies. This is the rest of them. The others are sitting over here on a plate beside, yes, my dinner that I'm still working on. Don't mind the dishes and everything, that'll get finished. You saw already, these were cooling. I just kind of rotated them around to be able to fit in the rack for the cookies. So everything is now just cooling. Oven is off, which I can go ahead and just leave the door ajar for heating the house so we can get some extra heat in the house for the night. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna close it off and right here by the oven. So like I was saying, I'm just going to close it off for the night. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for baking. And I'll put some recipes down below in the comment section. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for the journey. And join me as I continue on this road. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.